Welcome back for another deep dive. This time, we're looking at a story called The Star of Evergreen Hollow.
Interesting.
And this village, Evergreen Hollow, really embraces the magic of Christmas. Their source of that magic, though, this glowing star, the eternal star, it's fading. And the villagers are, well, they're kind of losing hope.
It's sad.
It is, and it makes you wonder what happens to a place, when they start to lose that sense of wonder.
Yeah, it's fascinating. This story links the physical fading of the star to how the villagers are actually feeling. Like their Christmas spirit is dimming right along with the starlight.
Exactly. It's like the star is like a symbol of all their joy and hope. Without it, they just feel lost. They've lost their connection to the heart of the holiday.
Right.
Luckily, there's Ella, a 10-year-old girl.
Okay.
She just refuses to accept that the magic is gone.
She sounds great.
She's really our beacon of hope in this story. What do you think about Ella's unwavering belief?
Well, it's almost like she's the embodiment of childlike faith. That faith that we often lose as we, grow older, that refusal to believe that the world can't be a little magical. It really makes me wonder if we've just become too cynical as adults.
Right.
Too quick to dismiss the possibility of wonder. Do you ever feel that way?
I think we all have those moments where we lose that childlike sense of awe.
Right.
But Ella, she sneaks out to the town square one night and she makes a wish on the star.
Okay.
Just a simple act of faith, right?
Yeah.
But then something incredible happens. Luma, the keeper of the eternal star, appears.
Wow.
It's a Christmas fairy godmother moment.
The classic mentor figure, I see.
Yeah.
Arriving just when our hero needs guidance.
Exactly.
But it's really interesting what Lumen tells Ella, The star needs pure joy and belief in order to be re-energized. It's not enough to just make a wish.
Right.
There has to be genuine, heartfelt feeling behind it.
So this story is suggesting that our feelings, our beliefs, they can have a real impact on the world. But how can a 10-year-old create enough joy to relight this magical star?
That's a good question.
Well, Luma takes Ella to the source of the star's power.
Okay.
This mystical place called the Heart of Winter.
The Heart of Winter sounds enchanting.
It is.
I bet it's just a place of incredible beauty and power.
Yeah.
A place where you can just feel the true spirit of Christmas.
You're exactly right. They reach this, it's an ancient glowing tree, and it speaks.
Wow.
The Heart of Winter tells Ella that only a heart that's full of true belief can reignite the star. It's like a test, isn't it?
Definitely.
It has to see if Ella's faith is genuine.
It's like the tree is challenging her to prove that her belief isn't just some wishful thinking, but like a deep, deep conviction. It makes you wonder if we're all being tested like that too.
Oh, yeah.
Life throws challenges our way, and it's really our belief in ourselves.
Yeah.
In something bigger than ourselves that helps us get through it. Have you ever experienced that where your belief was really put to the test?
Definitely. I think we've all faced moments of doubt and uncertainty.
Yeah.
What I find really inspiring about Ella is that she doesn't back down. She just focuses on everything that makes her happy.
Okay.
Her family, her home, even just like the simple beauty of snowflakes. She's just this little powerhouse of positivity. She's drawing strength from those happy memories.
That's a powerful message.
It is.
Focusing on the good things, the things that bring us joy, that can be a source of strength.
And it works. As Ella focuses on those feelings, the tree's glow surrounds her.
Oh, wow.
This golden orb of light forms. It's like she took all her joy and made it into something real.
Okay.
Just a pure dose of Christmas spirit.
Wow, it's so cool how the story connects internal feelings to this external power. Like saying that our emotions aren't just things we experience privately.
Yeah.
They can actually manifest themselves in the world.
That's a thought-provoking concept.
It really is.
It makes you wonder if we underestimate the power of our own emotions sometimes.
I think so.
But before we go too far down that road, let's get back to Ella's journey.
Okay.
She still has to go back to Evergreen Hollow.
All right.
And relight that star.
Oh, yes.
I have a feeling things are about to get really interesting.
I can't wait to hear what happens. So Ella goes back to Evergreen Hollow with this orb, this golden orb, It's just filled with this concentrated joy.
It is.
I can only imagine what the villagers thought when they saw her. Their little hero.
Oh, yeah.
Back from this mystical journey, carrying a ball of light.
They were so worried about her.
I bet.
And now she's back with what looks like the answer to all their prayers.
Right.
But how does a ball of light, even a magical one, how's it going to relight a whole star?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's where the story takes this fascinating turn.
Okay.
Ella doesn't just like give the orb to somebody
Right.
or try to, stick it on the star or something.
Okay.
She makes a wish. It's like the story's saying, look, intention is important. You really have to focus your desires, your beliefs.
And her wish, combined with all that concentrated joy, it works.
Really?
The orb floats right up to the star.
Wow.
There's this huge explosion of light.
Oh, wow.
It's even brighter than before.
It's amazing.
It's like the whole village is bathed in this pure Christmas magic.
What a beautiful image.
It is.
Like complete restoration.
Yeah.
Renewal.
Yeah.
That star, it was so dim, it was fading away, and now it's just radiant.
Yeah.
It really shows how hope and belief can be so powerful, even more powerful than doubt and despair. What do you think, listener?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a time in your life where things just seemed really bad?
Right.
Hopeless, maybe, but then suddenly things turned around.
I think we all have those moments, those little glimmers of hope when we need them the most. The story doesn't just end with the star coming back to life, though.
Oh.
Ella's story, it becomes like a legend in Evergreen Hollow.
That's cool.
It reminds them what Christmas is really all about.
That's so interesting. Her act of courage and belief, it had a real lasting impact.
It did.
It became like a symbol of hope, something they pass on to future generations.
Exactly.
It really makes you think about the power of stories, doesn't it?
It does.
How they inspire us, teach us, and connect us to something bigger. Think about the stories that have shaped your life, listener.
Yeah.
The ones you heard as a child, the books you've read, the movies that have stayed with you.
Right.
Stories, they really have a way of shaping who we are.
They really do.
Like in Ella's case, her story became this reminder for the village.
Yeah.
Never lose sight of the magic of Christmas even when things get tough.
Right.
It just takes a little belief, a little joy, a little courage to make all the difference.
Here's what I find really interesting, though.
What's that?
Ella and the Eternal Star, this isn't just a Christmas story.
What do you know?
It's about the power we all have within us to make things better, to bring light and hope to everyone.
You're absolutely right. It's like a universal message,
Yeah.
About the human spirit, about kindness, resilience, and believing in something good.
It's like we all have our own eternal star inside of us. This source of light, this hope that we can share with everyone.
That's a really nice way to put it.
Yeah,
But sometimes that light needs to be rekindled.
exactly. Just like the star in Evergreen Hollow. What do you think it takes to rekindle that inner light in our own lives, that sense of wonder?
That's a good question. Maybe it's about reconnecting with the things that bring us joy, just like Ella.
Right.
Or maybe finding our own heart of winter.
Our own personal heart of winter.
Yeah, a place, a person, an activity that just feeds our soul, reminds us of what matters.
Or even just recognizing the Lumas in our lives.
Oh, yeah.
The people who believe in us, the mentors, the friends, the family members, they encourage us to shine.
Those people are so important. They can really make all the difference in our journeys.
They really can.
They help us see our potential even when we can't see it ourselves.
Yeah.
Think about the people who have done that for you, listener.
Yeah.
How have they helped you rekindle your own inner light?
There's one part of the story we haven't really talked about yet.
Oh.
The eternal star itself.
Right.
It's not just a decoration.
Okay.
For these villagers, it represents everything good and magical about Christmas.
Yeah,
And when it starts fading, they feel lost.
I bet.
Like something precious is slipping away.
It speaks to how important symbols and traditions are, right? Those things connect us to something bigger,
Yeah.
to each other, our community, our history. Think about the traditions you cherish, listener.
Exactly.
Holidays you celebrate, the rituals you observe, the ways you connect with the people you love.
It's those traditions that make us feel grounded,
Right,
connected, like we're part of something meaningful.
exactly. And when those traditions are threatened, it's like a part of us is fading away too.
That's why it's so important to keep them alive,
Yes, absolutely.
Pass them on to future generations, find ways to make new ones.
Right.
Ones that reflect what we believe in now.
It's pretty amazing,
Oh, it is.
how this simple story about a little girl and a Christmas star can make you think about so much.
It really is. It's a testament to how powerful storytelling can be.
It is.
It shows us what it means to be human. It makes us think, makes us feel, inspires us to live better lives. I think you nailed it.
The Star of Evergreen Hollow. It's not just a heartwarming Christmas story.
Yeah.
It's about the power of beliefs, the importance of tradition, and how strong the human spirit really is. And I think it teaches us a lot about finding and sharing our own inner light.
Yeah.
Not just during the holidays, but all year round. You know, it's amazing how a story set in this like magical village
Yeah.
can still feel so relevant to our own lives.
Yeah.
It's like Ella's journey to bring back that star's light.
It's like our own journey, you know, our own growth and discovery.
That's a good point. Ella, she faces challenges, doubts, all that on her way to the heart of winter.
Right.
And it's through overcoming those things that she figures out how strong she is, how resilient.
Exactly.
Doesn't that sound familiar, listener?
Oh, yeah.
We all hit those roadblocks in life. And it's how we deal with them that really shows who we are.
And just like Ella needed Luma, you know, to guide her, to believe in her, we often need people like that too.
We do.
Mentors, supporters, to help us see what we can really do.
Especially when we're struggling, you know.
Exactly.
Those people, they can be so important.
They are.
Offering encouragement, wisdom, just a different way of looking at things. Sometimes just knowing someone's got your back, that's enough to get you going again.
It's like they're our own personal keepers of the eternal star,
That's a good way to put it.
helping us find that light inside ourselves.
And nurture it.
Yes. But there's this other part of Ella's story that I find really interesting.
What is it?
It's how she shares that light, you know?
Oh, right.
She doesn't keep the magic of that orb all to herself.
No, she doesn't.
She uses it to bring back the eternal star.
Right.
To bring joy and hope to everyone in the village.
That's a really important point. It's like saying true joy, true magic. It grows when you share it.
It does.
Think about it, listener. Haven't you noticed that?
What do you mean?
When you make someone else smile, doesn't it make you happier too?
Oh, yeah.
Or how just doing something nice for someone can create this ripple effect of good vibes.
It's like we're all connected.
We are.
And even little things we do can make a big difference.
They can.
Maybe that's what the Star of Evergreen Hollow is really trying to tell us.
What do you mean?
That we all have the power to be like Ella, to be a source of light and hope for everyone.
I like that. And it's especially important this time of year, wouldn't you say?
Definitely.
You know, when we're all getting together.
Yeah.
Giving gifts, thinking about the year we've had. It's a good time to think about how we can share our own inner light with the people around us.
It doesn't have to be anything big.
No, not at all.
Just a kind word, helping someone out, just listening to someone who needs to talk.
Exactly. And when we choose to share our light like that,
Yeah.
we don't just make other people's lives better. We also feel better ourselves, more connected.
It's amazing how much we can learn from this one simple story, you know,
It is, isn't it?
about a girl and a Christmas star.
It makes you think,
It does. It makes you feel.
and it inspires us.
Yes. So as we finish our deep dive into the Star of Evergreen Hollow, we want to leave you with this.
Okay.
What brings you joy, listener? What makes you feel happy? How can you share that joy with everyone around you? Become that beacon of light in your own community.
That's beautiful.
Remember, even the tiniest spark can light a fire of hope, a fire that can spread everywhere.
And bring warmth to everyone it touches.
Exactly.